In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on March 12, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets are set to welcome the Minnesota Timberwolves to Ball Arena for what promises to be an exciting matchup. This will be the third time these two teams face off this season, and the Timberwolves are looking to extend their winning streak against the Nuggets to 5 games. Earlier in the 2024-2025 season, Minnesota secured 2 victories on their home court, edging out Denver 119-116 in November and delivering a dominant 133-104 performance in January. Injury updates could play a role in this game. Rudy Gobert's status for the Timberwolves has been upgraded to questionable, giving them a potential boost, while the Nuggets will be without Aaron Gordon and Julian Strawther, both ruled out for this contest. Despite earlier struggles, the Timberwolves are now at full strength and ready to compete. They have the tools to challenge Nikola Jokic in the paint and exploit Denver's inconsistent defense. Minnesota's January victory over Denver was particularly impressive. They limited Jokic to 20 points and just 3 rebounds, though he did dish out 11 assists. The Timberwolves shot 4 for 3 from three-point range, forced 20 turnovers, and tallied 38 assists. They also dominated inside, outscoring the Nuggets 72-58 in the paint. Minnesota has been strong in this matchup recently, winning their last few games by at least 3 points. They've climbed into the top 10 in effective field goal percentage and currently rank 5th in three-point shooting. On the other hand, Denver has struggled to defend the perimeter this season and has fallen into the bottom 10 in opponent offensive rebound rate. Meanwhile, Minnesota's defense has been stout in the paint, which could disrupt Denver's offensive game plan. This feels like a challenging situation for the Nuggets, especially after expending a lot of energy during their recent back-to-back games against the Thunder on the road. As our first pick for this matchup, the Minnesota Timberwolves to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Denver is known for playing at a fast pace. They average 100.1 possessions per 48 minutes, ranking 5th in the NBA. Offensively, they're one of the best in the league, scoring 120 points per 100 possessions, but their defense has been a weak spot, allowing 116 points per 100 possessions. In contrast, the Timberwolves play at a slower tempo, averaging 97.3 possessions per 48 minutes. They score 115 points per 100 possessions and have been strong defensively, giving up just 112 points per 100 possessions. Minnesota is also 4th in the league in three-point rate, while Denver ranks near the bottom at 30th. As mentioned earlier, Denver's defense has been inconsistent all season. They rank 19th in opposing three-point percentage, which could be problematic against a Timberwolves team that shoots 37.9% from beyond the arc. On the flip side, the Nuggets are excellent from three-point range themselves, shooting 38.4%. This game represents a clash of styles, with Denver's up-tempo offense going up against Minnesota's slower, more methodical approach. Both teams have been highly effective on offense this season. Denver has scored at least 140 points in 2 of their last 3 games, while Minnesota has topped 125 points in 3 of their last 4. The Timberwolves excel from long range, while the Nuggets thrive in the paint and in transition. Denver's defense has struggled to close out possessions, which could lead to a high-scoring affair. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Knicks versus Portland Trail Blazers. The New York Knicks are heading to the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon, this Wednesday night to face off against the Portland Trail Blazers in a cross-conference matchup. This will be the first time these two teams meet this season, and the Knicks are looking to extend their winning streak against the Trail Blazers to 4 games. The Knicks haven't been in top form recently, losing 5 of their last 9 games. However, they're coming off a strong performance, snapping a 3-game losing streak with a convincing 133-104 victory over the Sacramento Kings on Monday. They'll be looking to carry that momentum into this game. Over their last 10 games, the Knicks have been a .500 team, with a mix of wins and losses. Their upcoming upcoming schedule includes games against the Warriors, Heat, and Spurs, so they'll want to start building some consistency. On the other side, the Portland Trail Blazers have hit a rough patch, losing 5 of their last 6 games. They're currently on a 4-game losing streak, most recently falling to the Warriors 130-120 on Monday. The Trail Blazers are hoping to avoid a 5th straight loss, something they haven't experienced since early January. Their next few games are against the Raptors, Wizards, and Grizzlies, so they'll need to turn things around quickly if they want to stay competitive. Both teams are dealing with injuries. The Knicks will be without Jalen Brunson once again, while the Trail Blazers have ruled out Jerami Grant and have Matisse Thybulle listed as questionable. Despite Brunson's absence, the Knicks showed they can still compete at a high level with their blowout win over the Kings. The Trail Blazers, meanwhile, have struggled to find their rhythm, especially after their recent loss to the Warriors. The Knicks are coming off a dominant performance, while the Trail Blazers are mired in a 4-game losing streak. This will be the first meeting between these teams this season, with a rematch scheduled later this month in New York. The Knicks proved in their last game that they can still score at a high level even without Brunson, dropping 133 points against the Kings. They have multiple players who can step up and contribute offensively, which will be crucial against a Trail Blazers team that allowed 130 points in their last outing. The betting line for this game seems softer than it should be, likely due to Brunson's absence. However, the Knicks demonstrated against the Kings that they have plenty of firepower even without their leading scorer. They have players who have been primary or secondary options on other teams, and they're more than capable of stepping up against weaker opponents. The Trail Blazers, despite a decent stretch earlier in the season, have regressed and are struggling to find wins. The Knicks have more momentum heading into this matchup, and I believe they can follow up their big win over the Kings with another strong performance here. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Knicks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As for the total, the Knicks had seen the under hit in 3 straight games before their last outing, where they exploded for 133 points. The Knicks rank 7th in the league in scoring, and while Brunson is out, they have other players who can pick up the slack. The Trail Blazers, on the other hand, have had defensive issues all season and have allowed at least 119 points in 3 of their last 4 games. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.